Dear students, today we want to discuss speech writing for O level English. In our daily life, we are in need of speeches to express our opinions at different occasions or events. Sometimes there are celebrations. For instance, there are 14th August or Independence Day celebrations. Sometimes there are personal celebrations like birthday party, farewell party, welcome party. It- so we are in need of a brief speech. Political leaders they deliver speeches to convince their followers to some particular point of view. On your right hand side, you can look at the picture of Martin Luther King, whose speech, I Have a Dream, has won worldwide fame. Political leaders and they also deliver different speeches, persuasive speeches in which a particular mindset or narratology is inculcated in the minds of the listeners. Army officers, generals, and warriors, they know the power of rhetoric and they use this power to convince their soldiers. As Tariq bin Ziyad, he went to Spain to uh, win it, and he got a marvelous conquest over there. And his phrase, burn the boats, has got an idiomatic expression. Presentation speech. Those who have got job and they have new products and they go to different communities and they give presentations, and this there is upward and downward flow, and the students of different classes, especially university class students, they have to give presentations. Academic conferences, scholars, professors, they go to academic conferences and they share their findings and ideas of research. Keynote speakers are invited during conferences and they deliver their speeches. Uh, TED Talks, they are the best precedent and example for speeches. Functions of speech are to convince people, to inform about a new policy, or persuade followers to take an action. And power of speech is that followers get ready to jump at the sun and perform some impossible tasks. And some speeches are just to maintain a goodwill. O level students are also in need of writing a speech. They will not deliver a speech, they will write a speech. But its tone, intonation, pattern, and style would be that you are delivering a speech. If you keep in mind that you are delivering a speech, you can write a good speech. So, this is a question which was asked in 2021 in June, O level previous paper. This is the statement of the question. Recently, you were involved in a difficult situation on your way to school. Your best friend was with you and set a good example by helping you. Later in your English lesson, your teacher asks you to make a speech to your class about the incident. Write your speech. You must include the following: the name of your friend and where the incident happened, details of the incident and how your friend helped you, how both you and your friend benefited from the event in different ways. Cover all 3 points above in detail. You should make your speech interesting and informative. Start your speech, good morning, everyone. So, these 3 points are very important, and you must cover these 3 points in 3 paragraphs because they carry half marks. How to write a good speech? 300 words limit. Suggested time is 35 minutes. Marks are 30. Weightage is 50%. You should write 5 paragraphs. First is introduction, then body, idea 1, idea 2, idea 3, and then there would be conclusion. So memorize this slide and follow this. On your right hand side, you can see Winston Churchill, and people have come in flocks to listen to his speech. And he was the Prime Minister of England. Introduction. Start with inverted commas, begin. Greetings, good morning to ladies and gentlemen. Your introduction. Purpose of your speech, hook. Hook mean capture the attention of the audience. Contextualize that in which context you are going to deliver a speech. Is it a birthday party, or are you informing something? On your right hand side, you can see the speech style of Mark Zuckerberg, who is the founder of Facebook. Body. Answer 3 points of the exam questions in detail. This is the most important and take home message. You should express bookish knowledge, arguments, validation, and evaluation. You will mention arguments and then you evaluate. You will build a narratology. Narratology means stance, point of view, and mindset of the audience. What is your key purpose? Counter narrative to highlight your idea and narratology. You will mention the idea of your opponents and then you deconstruct it. You will break it. You will defeat that idea. Give examples, historical references to prove your point of view, some poetic lines because people can easily memorize. That's why slogans are very brief and terse and people memorize them quickly. Statistics. Statistics make people to believe them. Quotes. Go to brainyquotes.com website and you can select best quotes according to your topic, and the students of O level should memorize these quotes. Personal knowledge. Because in O level paper they want to see your personal feelings and emotions attached to that topic. Suppose if you are writing about flood victims, you should show sympathy for those people. Your feelings and emotions must be expressed in your speech. Conclusion. You sum up the whole topic and you create the impact and impression on the listeners. And in the end, you thanks to the audience if there is any question. And in O level paper, remember to close inverted commas. This is very important. Some tips for your speech writing. It has been written in your paper that your speech must be interesting and informative. Interesting mean you give examples, your quotes, your statistics are very interesting so that people listen to you or people or examiner reads your speech. Informative. It should be full of information. Do not say general things that many people died in the flood. Quantify your information that according to the Dawn newspaper, 27 people have drowned near Rajanpur. So, in this way, your information would be authentic. Rhetoric and rhetorical questions and similes. Similes are expressed through as and like. Metaphors. Suppose if I say he is as brave as a lion, this is simile. If I say he is a lion, this is metaphor. Allusions mean references. If you give reference to Joseph's brothers, Hazrat Yusuf al Islam's brothers, that they have defeated their brother. So if you are discussing the uh, bad acts of relatives, you can give the reference of Joseph's brothers. Or if you want to give some other miraculous achievement, you can mention some historical references. Verses. Suppose you are writing something and you want to invite some heavenly powers, you can say, like John Milton, what is dark in me illumine, what is low raise and support. It has been written as a prayer in the beginning of Paradise Lost. Historical references shows that you are a well read person, and you know about your topic and you know what has happened in the past. Book references show that you are a knowledgeable person. Examples so that people can follow it and understand it. Slight humor. Remember, in speeches and in TED Talks, they use slight humor that people just burst into laughter for some seconds and they come back again to the normal situation. Be courteous, no use of slangs and informal language because you are writing it for exam. Some qualities of 27 to 30 marks answers. Task completion. Those three tasks must be completed. Your language must be accurate. Accurate means spellings should be accurate, tenses should be accurate. If you use some idiomatic expression, they must be accurate. Information, references, they must be accurate. Vocabulary. Use variety of vocabulary and a unity of ideas. They should revolve around the single topic. Tone and register. A tone mean style, that is it formal, so that its tone is formal. Register mean selection of words according to the topic, that is register. For instance, I'm talking about some tourism. I should know about different terms regarding tourism, regarding swings and hiking and different other things. It will show the wide variety of language. Sample speech question with a solution. Your best friend is a popular person at school and is very successful both inside and outside the classroom. Your friend is leaving school to move overseas. Your teacher, Mr. Sami, asked you to make a speech to your classmates on the last day of term, wishing your friend goodbye and good luck. Write your speech. You must include the following: the name of your friend and where your friend is going, why your friend is moving, what you and your classmates will miss about your friend. Cover all 3 points above in detail. You should make sure your speech is both polite and friendly. Start your speech, Mr. Sami and friends. Now, this is your question, and in the next slide, you will find the solution. Mr. Sami and friends, let me begin my speech with my sincere gratitude to all of you for your presence. However, I feel really unhappy to tell you that a very well known figure from our school is leaving us this Friday. Ayan, do you know him? This is a rhetorical question. Well, who does not? Mr. Sami and all my respected fellows, Akram is amidst these last days, which he is spending with us. He will be leaving us this Friday for Manchester, England. Anyways, I know none of us should actually be sad for Akram moving overseas. It will be just a physical day to day connection that would be missing. But we all will be virtually connected way too strong. Akram would be living in a strong long distance friendship. In your exam, you will not mention 1 2, but I'm teaching you that your first paragraph is introduction, second is basically point 1, and then this is point 2, this is point 3, and this is conclusion. As you all know, we only have 3 months left before we pass out from school. Akram is indeed a very intelligent student. He had planned to join his father in Manchester and continue his further studies. I believe all of you would be praying for the best of Akram's future, and so do all of us. Whether it's Akram's academic efficiency that we would miss, but his excellence in co curricular activities has left an indelible mark on the slates of our memories. He was the captain of our winning team, and his contributions and trophies will be unforgettable for us. Moreover, he also won an international spellathon and enhanced name and fame of all Beacon House students. I thank you all and especially Akram to give me your precious time and listen to me attentively. Well, that's what I have to say. Thank you all once again, and I would conclude my words by saying great friends are hard to find, difficult to leave, impossible to forget. I will give you a recommendation that Sarah at Harvard, please listen her speech. And TED Talks, these three speeches are wonderful And if you listen Sarah at Harvard, you will enjoy that speech. Okay, so I'm here to help you. If you want to learn anything, especially O level English, IELTS, linguistics, literature, any class from 1 to masters, I'm here to assist you. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. If you want to suggest anything, feel free to share in the comment. Thank you so much.